I see you're having trouble fantasizing about being a rich American divorcer. Is that affecting your creative output?
Please.
Here is a program I recommend.
Are you a struggling artist? Would you like to make critically engaging work that forges an active dialogue between events in our collective history and our deepest emotional recesses? Then No Protest Without Fantasy may be the program for you. Do you have a tendency to hysterically compare your bad days to large-scale historical massacres? Do you spend long periods of time gazing out the window, thinking about past relationships? Do you worry about your ability to appropriately distinguish between private and public behaviour? Do you ever find that your latent trauma manifests as physical tics? Do you suffer from a persistent and underlying interest in feminism? Do you enjoy spending large amounts of time surrounded by others, sitting in the dark in silence? Do you like to talk about yourself whilst, at the same time, talking about others? Aren't you tired of constantly having to refer to your critical dictionary of psychoanalysis in order to assess your actions and motivations? With the help of our programme, you too can learn how to channel this hysteria into an art practice for a small fee of £3,645-ish. You need no protest without fantasy. Stop fantasising and call the number on the screen now for a free eligibility assessment consultation. Your future starts today. Here, observe some of our members currently undergoing the programme. Marina joined the programme 6 months ago. She explores the possibility of pottery as a temporal medium, nursing the soft clay just as she nursed her own trauma.
Did you feel any presents in the room?
Simone recently joined the programme. As a post-op transsexual, she is addressing her newly acquired female subjectivity via the collective fears and repressed desires of women.
Who do you feel you are?
I'm the camera. I'm the voice. But I don't see anything. And I don't know anything.
Edu has been a member of the programme for 4 years.
How much water have you had today?
Can I just go to the loo?
Through our progressive urination regression process, Edu is able to recognise urination as a private event, most of the time. Charlie has been a member of the programme for 2 years. After exhausting his suicide itinerary, he is still searching for the perfect death.
Are you going shopping? Have you considered trying autoerotic asphyxiation?
No.
Maria joined the programme 18 months ago. After 2 psychologists and 1 psychiatrist, no one has yet been able to penetrate her borderline obsessive linguistic behaviour.
Fantasize, fantastic, fantasy, fast. Fantasy, fantastic, fantasize.
We don't interfere with you too much. We just let you
Fantasy,
walk through
fantastic.
it.
Fantasize. Fantastic, fantasy, fast. Fantasy, fantastic. Fantasize.
And now, some testimonies from our greatest success stories.
No protest without fantasy has helped me develop working outside my comfort zone.
No protest without fantasy made me a really good mother.
No protest without fantasy cured my fear of sharks.
No protest without fantasy cured my personality disorder.
No protest without fantasy helped me get the man of my dreams and